Hey guys, how are we all doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. This is our Bitcoin evening wrap. So if you guys want to smashing that like button, and we will go straight over to that 4-hour Bitcoin chart. So yeah, Bitcoin on the 4-hour. So we are having a little bit of a pullback. As you can see, we broke through this initial support level, shorter time frame support level. Obviously it's not macro support or any large time frame, but yeah, broke through that, back tested it in true break off support fashion. As we know, we love our back tests, we love the back tests, and then came down and basically tested to, well, pretty much the absolute tick, our second level. So that is where we currently are, and that is the state of affairs for Bitcoin. If we come and take out this level, then the next level is actually mid 17,000s. So not, well, it is basically $1,000 lower than this breakdown level. So another $1,000 low if you break this level. This, as we spoke about in this morning's video, though, this would be a nice area for price action to get caught, and a nice higher low relative to this low, and then a point to turn around from and come back up. Or are we just gonna take this out as well after a bounce off it and then come and test this lower level, and then just fully and formally confirm this sort of range that we're trading in sideways? Obviously that remains to be seen, but yeah, as it stands, I mean, as pretty much was saying, Bitcoin was holding up here because the dollar was tanking, but it wasn't really breaking through, yeah, so it wasn't necessarily gonna look good if the dollar then starts to have a little bit of a pullback. Yeah, so I mean, it's not really had that much of a pullback. It's still there or thereabouts today. But yeah, but like I said, I thought it would potentially get a wick down, push down to this level. But in this zone, realistically, it could turn up back up at any point, and it has. Well, it's starting to now. So we could definitely play a back test of this breakdown because again, back tests are important. We love back tests. Back tests are important. It's how markets trade. It's just how markets move, guys. It is the motion of that ocean. So yeah, are we going to come and get a back test of? It could be a back test of this trend line, the breakout down of this trend line. So we could come and back test this area. Or it could be what we'll probably do is delete this trend line now, because I think it's not so relevant. It's just the chart's getting a bit complicated. I've got to make a decision. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Yeah. We'll delete this trend line, this trend line now. So yeah, we are looking at either a back test of the breakdown of this trend line here, or a back test of this horizontal level that we broke down of here. So either of those levels would be a perfect nice level to come back and test. I mean, for me, I personally, as you guys know, prefer horizontals. So as silly as that sounds, that means I want the DXY higher, just so it comes back to test this level here. But yeah, if you look at sort of this 4-hour chart, the how price actions moved, a back test to this level, a rejection from here, that would be the signal for the dollar bears to start to really pile in and then push us down towards the 88. So yeah, obviously in a bit of limbo at the moment. Are we gonna just keep coming down, or we're going to come and do a back test? If we do a back test, then I think, yeah, the very least Bitcoin comes down to this level, and yeah, we'll just see what happens there. But this would be a nice level, a nice high low for price action to get caught at, and then yeah, turn back up. So that's kind of what I am looking at there. Let's have a look at Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance looks like it has now broken out of this range, expanding volatility, not a volume, but yeah, expanding volatility, and yeah, it looks like it's making a move up. So this is not that great for alts. Yeah, definitely not too good for alts. This could definitely see an expansion back up to this level. Yeah, it could see that and a rejection off there and then back down again, but we'll have to play as we go. As you can see, that is feeding through to our biggest alt pairing with Bitcoin, which is obviously Ethereum. It's come down to this trend line. Tested it a couple of times here, as you can see. So yeah, I mean, is it going to hold? Obviously not if Bitcoin dominance is going up, because it's pretty much this inverted chart. But yeah, so Yeah, things looking a little bit questionable. But this is in the face of having a move down in Bitcoin and the Bitcoin Ethereum as well. Sorry, the Ethereum USD pair. Still within obviously this range. If we take out this low 555 is a potential stop area, along with basically 585 if you are long Ethereum. But yeah, I think we'll have a bit of a stop run if we get below here. And then yeah, realistically could get to 500 again. This all pretty much does depend on the movement of Bitcoin. If we stabilize here and basically literally just hang around where we are, not any going higher or not going lower, that is usually when alts thrive. If we break down, alts probably get hit. And if we actually break up, alts will probably get hit too. So alts are in a difficult scenario at the moment. And that Bitcoin dominance chart is testament to that. So we'll have a look at these stochastics. 4 hour, yeah, 4 hours coming down. We said this morning it was looking like it was going to start to turn down, so it's obviously has dragged price down today. Yeah, the 10 hour, if it wants to load, 10 hours turned down this morning as well, so we're kind of looking at that. And 12 hour has now turned down as well, rejected getting into this top higher zone here. Daily is pointing up, but it's got a bit of a kink looking like it could turn back down. 2 day coming down, 3 day coming down, guys. Stochastic wise, right, okay, in a proper bullish market, stochastics aren't necessarily going to tell you when price action has to actually go down, but it can tell you when you are just going to trade sideways and consolidate. So on those time frames that we're looking at, daily, 2 day, 3 day, I mean, consolidating in an area like this is not going to be bad at all, whilst we get a reset of those stochastics. So yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be a trend change and down, but yeah, just sideways, but based on a 3 day stochastic and a 3 day stochastic, we're talking sideways from candles like this, look. So sideways here, it's easily within this little zone here that we're in, which has that obviously the bottom of mid 17Ks to mid 19Ks. So that is obviously a 2K range. So we can just trade sideways whilst these 2 day stochastics reset, 3 days and dailies reset, and trade in a range between 19.5 and 17.5K. So it would not, I mean, it's not going to look bad at all in the context of this trend. And you can see we do get sort of long form consolidations at levels roughly 2k price zones. So yeah, I mean, we have got that to be aware of, and like I said, I could very likely expect or see, I can envision, that's it, I could see the dollar basically coming back testing this and putting some pressure on Bitcoin before getting rejected and potentially coming lower. So yeah, that is pretty much it today, guys. That is it today, guys. A little bit later in the video because I've been watching and then digesting the base price action. Over $1 again, insane. The base price action. If you guys in the Telegram chat, it's a talk of the town. So yeah, that's doing well for everybody. So if you guys saw the altcoin video from earlier today as well, check that out. We had our new two ones we mentioned in there, new Cypher and Zenfuge, both big winners from getting called in that video, the last video we did a few days ago. So yeah, check out the content, guys. Check out the other videos, check out the Telegram channel, and see if you can get some of those sweet gains that a lot of people in the Telegram channel are currently getting. So thanks for listening. One more time, thanks for listening. Remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I will speak to you guys in the morning.